So one of the sales pitches that we actually failed for, they use it to sell cost to us when we first started freelancing, was the difference between the $100 freelancer and the $1,000 freelancer. And we fought so hard to become the 1,000 freelancer those days. And those days is just a few months ago. A few months. So anyway, we fought so hard to become the $1,000 freelancers. And that phrase was, what's the difference between a $100 freelancer and the $1,000 freelancer? And I think so far, one of the number one thing that is different is your process, the process you use for working. A $1,000 freelancer will have an established process for working. For example, if I want to write a content or I want to write an article, and my process obviously starts first with research, everybody knows that. But the research starts with keyword research, yes. Then once you do keyword research, you do competitor analysis. Once you do competitor analysis, you start checking for opportunities. Then once you check for opportunities, you write your first draft. Then once you write your first draft is not really first draft. First draft is more or less like the content structure. You write the content structure. Then you write the introduction line. You rewrite introduction lines. Then you start filling in the body slowly as you get more information. Then you start checking for keywords and you finally work on your conclusion. Then you do your second draft. So then you actually work on publishing, you work on content, you work on presentation of information, hierarchy of information. You start working on maybe tables, charts, designs. You give design tasks to whoever needs to do designs. Then you start working on the publishing of the project. Then you check, you test how it looks like to the customer on the site. If you are publishing on the Webflow, if you are publishing on WordPress, and so on and so forth. So I have a process for writing my articles. And if a customer asks me, I can easily share that and charge my price for it. And I can even tell the customer that, okay, within this period of time, this is the expected result that I expect on this article I'm writing. Because obviously I've worked on it over a long time. I've worked on different articles, different content over a long time. So the difference between you and that person is you have a process, and that process can inform your sales, which is your conversations, which is the skills you have with the customer. So the difference between the $1,000 freelancer and the $100 freelancer is that person has a process, that person has expected results, that person can give projections, and that person can sell the customer faster and sell the customer on the price, and tell the customer can justify their price to the customer compared to the $100 freelancer. So I think that's just the difference. Apart from that, there is really no difference between the two of them.